Sure, you can always shop around for flooring, but in the end, it all leads back to the one place you probably should have started, the experts at Carpet One. Save yourself the time and the hassle and let Carpet One help you find the right product at the right price, beautifully installed, guaranteed. Come see the One, Carpet One, on the Business Loop in Columbia.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Friday, April the 1st. It's good to have you with it. April Fool's Day. Want to start out with SEAN SPENCE. Good to have you here.
Thanks
SEAN
for having me,
from
Paul.
the Better Business Bureau, and we are going to talk about scams in Missouri, specifically scams that are taking place in central Missouri. And what's one of the biggest ones?
Well, you know, Missouri is #1 in the country for two different kinds of scams. One, pretty much anything related to the IRS, where someone calls you or emails you and claims to be with the IRS and wants to somehow get your money, maybe get a fee or a penalty, either one.
First of all, though, isn't it true the IRS will never call you on the telephone asking you for money?
That is, they will never do that to start with.
They will send you a letter first.
That's right. That's right. They will never just call you out of the blue. They will never email you out of the blue. They always start with a letter. So if you get a call from the IRS, you're going to be expecting it. You will have already communicated with them at various points long before you get a phone call.
Okay. So if you just get a cold call and somebody says they're from the IRS, and even if you have caller ID, sometimes they can fake that caller ID.
Absolutely they can. Yes, sir.
So what do you do if somebody calls you and says they're from the IRS and you need to pay right now or you're going to go to jail?
Well, you know, that actually does happen. And our advice really is, #1, just to call them back. Ask them for their phone number, which they will not give you. But you want to get the phone number of the IRS, call the regional office for the IRS, call the Better Business Bureau office, call law enforcement. There are so many places that you can call to validate that.
But do not give them any information.
Never.
Don't give them your
Never.
Social Security number, credit card number.
Your mother's maiden name. And that's an important point, Paul, because keep in mind, they're not always just trying to get money. They may be trying to get information so that they can steal your identity, so that they can get into a bank account or some other sort of account.
Okay.
That information is as valuable often as the money is.
Okay. And what's the other scam?
Oh, well, there's another one that, again, Missouri is #1 in the country, and that is primarily women or people saying that they're women from the Eastern Bloc countries primarily who are initiating romantic relationships with mostly older, lonely gentlemen, and they have romantic relationships that then lead to them asking for money, and they can get hundreds or thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars out of these relationships.
Do they do this on the phone or are they in
They do
person?
They do it on the phone, they do it on the internet, both.
But they don't do it in person.
No, you'll never see them. You'll never meet these people.
So they will try to set up a romantic relationship.
Yes.
And bilk you out of your money.
Honestly, it happens all the time. And one of the strategies is they'll say, okay, I love you, I'm gonna marry you, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with you, send me the money for my plane ticket. And then the day will come where you're expecting them to show up on a plane. My mother's car broke down. Can you send me the money to fix the car? Or my mother's in the hospital. And over days and weeks and months, they'll get every single dime they can until you're done.
Oh my. If people want more information on this, what do they do, Sean?
Really, the easiest thing to do is just go to midmobbb.org.
Okay. All right, the Better Business Bureau. SEAN SPENCE, thank you so much. Before you leave here today, we've got to book another date for you because you've got good information. All right?
Thanks, Paul.
You so much. Now, I turn to Pat Riely, who is with us. Good to have you here, Pat.
Great to be
Moberly
here.
Area Community College, and you're here to tell us about the career fair.
The College and Career Fair. It's going to be on April 13th this year, which is a Wednesday, in our Activity Center on our Moberly campus. We have well over 60 exhibitors, and we're expecting a lot of students to come. And
So that students can come and they possibly could walk away with a job, right?
Or internship, or possibility about schools that they might want to go to. So it's open to high school kids, any job seeker, anyone who's looking to change careers or find out more about business and industry.
So give us the time and the date and the place.
Okay, Moberly Area Community College, Moberly, Missouri, April 13th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the information and a list of exhibitors is on our website,
Okay.
www.macc.edu.
Okay, so mark it down on your calendar for April 13th. If you're thinking or you're wanting to change career or start a career, you can go to Moberly Area Community College. Now, you brought along a very special young lady, Megan Ryan. Good to have you on radio, friend,
thanks.
Megan. Tell me about Megan.
Well, Megan won the Breaking Traditions Award for the state of Missouri, which is a contest for non-traditional students by gender. So it's a female student in a non-traditional program, so it's mostly dominated by males, and that's our engineering technology, architectural and mechanical design. It used to be drafting design technology.
And the title that she won was?
First place in the state.
First place in the state.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, what did you have to do to win this title?
I had to post a bunch of short answer questions and one long essay.
Was it difficult?
It took a couple days to write them out, but it wasn't anything too bad. Just straightforward
Well, I mean,
questions.
it seems to me like this is a pretty big deal, and it's a pretty high honor, but you're acting as if, oh, well, it's just really nothing. You're very modest about
She
that.
did a great job. And it's her teacher who nominated her.
Yeah.
And she is talking about this really interesting project that they're doing. So I wanted Megan to say
tell
a
me about
little
the
bit about
project.
this project.
So you may have heard about schools doing 3D printing for prosthetics for children and really anyone that needs one. Well, we're working with a company, I forgot the name, but we're doing a project in our class, a competition where you have to create with Inventor software. You have to create some sort of application that can be added to the hand that they're already created so that they can hold certain items. So a child can hold a paintbrush in school or an ice cream cone or a fishing pole or just random little things so they don't feel so different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's got to be difficult.
Yeah.
You're really taxing your mind here and your imagination. Well, I wish you the very
Thank
best
you.
of luck with everything. And as I said, you really are a very modest young lady. You're bragging on her, and she's sitting there like,
she did
well,
a
it's really
great
nothing.
job on the application. We were just thrilled to get a state winner because it's been a while. This contest has been going on for about 23 years, and I think we've had like 4 or 5 state winners in all of that time. So we're really proud of Megan and her teacher, Deanna Blickan. And if any student wants to find out more about our engineering technology program, our architectural and mechanical design, it's a great program.
Okay, how do they find out about it?
They just can call the college or talk to me.
All right. Megan, anything else that you want to add? We're just about out of time.
I don't know.
Well, keep up the good work.
She's
I'll
going to
just
get
say.
she's going to get a bunch of scholarships too
Okay.
from as a benefit of winning this award.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Megan.
thank you.
Congratulations. Pleasure meeting you today.
Thanks, you too.
All right. Monday, we've got the Assistance League on, and we'll talk about Clean Up Columbia. We're out of time for today. Our program directed by Travis McMillan, Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio, Pat Akers from KBIA. Our floor director, Ariel Sierra. And our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. Something you'd like to hear or see, I want to hear from you. Drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu. Bye-bye.